Guys, I hate to say this, but I'm discontinuing use of my female clone from my channel for good. Why? Because I think that Dami the animator and Carson Desgonamate and YouTube got valid points, since female clones can be cringeworthy in my opinion, since they have the same style of clothes, the same color of hair. And the only thing different about me and my female clone is mine her genders and text-to-speech voices. It's basically like OC girlfriends, where they literally serve no purpose at all and it can make you obsessed with yourself. Although what's worth is that my female clone has been helping me since April 2023, when me and the pink adorable and sweet girl used to have issues with each other due to the obsession situation, even after discovering the main reason why I was obsessed with her because of me falling for Austin the Superior beyond 2021's obsession with me. I was planning to return my female clone this year with my 2024 avatars until 2025, but unfortunately, because female clones out of users are not real and serve no purpose whatsoever, as it can get you obsessed with yourself, I have decided to cancel using my 2024 summer avatar for my female clone. Plus, I lost interest of adding my female clone since late 2023, since I got a lot of friends back after what I have been through and shouldn't have been returned anytime soon, since all good things must come to an end. However, anyone can feel free to use my female clone, but please be sure to have permission and give me credit for it. I'm just not going to use it just to get obsessed with myself too much, because I have life outside of the internet, such as taking care of my family, friends, work, going on road trips, and etc. And that female clones serve no purpose and can be cringeworthy, even though a lot of people didn't know about that until now. I hope that you guys understand this. Due to this video is uploaded a month early than expected, since Phoenix the Rapper Offline Guide to K1's 24th birthday was already corrected and has pasted since March 5th, while Donnie the Rapper's 21st special birthday is on June 4th, even though I have a video that's coming in 3 weeks after that, which will be Blue or Life's 16th birthday and Galaxy Star Diamond Animations' 15th birthday, which is on June 27th, and it's currently now in the works. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, that's all for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to see more content. So this is me, Carson the Rapper Offline Guide to K2, signing off. God bless you. Hey guys, Carson the Rapper Offline Guide to K2 here, and before I start this video, this is a remade video that I made last year in April 2023 on Caillou Gets Ungrounded, where he says no Ilmations 999 and gets ungrounded for it, since it not only served no purpose, but it was troll feeding as well, even though I will rarely make these type of videos on my channel. So I have decided to replace this video from last year with a thing that isn't even an opinion to have, since it's about a illegal crime that has been going on the internet this year regarding CP and sharing CP this year. Oh, if you commit CP and share CP, then you can seriously get into a lot of trouble with the police and with people on the internet, since it's not a joke and you can get arrested for doing that, even doing that on the internet. I hope that you guys seriously understand this. Also, this video that I will warn you can make you a hypocrite if you commit and share CP yourself, and if you are not careful, so keep that in mind moving forward. Anyways, enjoy the video. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to see more content. So this is me, Carson the Rapper Offline Guide to K2, signing off. God bless you.
No CP in sharing CP. Why? Because CP in sharing CP is illegal and you can get exposed for it on the internet.
Yes, no CP and sharing CP. Why? Because doing that is not only of what you just said, but it's a serious crime and you can get arrested for that. For this, you are ungrounded big time for saying that. You can do whatever you want.
Thank you, Dad. I know that you are the best. Warning, this video could contain bald shaming, as I don't support bald shaming, especially if it involves someone making fun of someone just because they are bald, which is cyberbullying. So don't even try to do this at all in real life, because if you do this while you are a kid, then you would be disciplined by your parents. But if you do this while you're an adult or a teenager, then you would be in serious trouble even by your parents, since it's considered cyberbullying. So watch it at your own risk, as it might not be suitable to anyone who is under 13 years of age due to some swearing involved. Your discretion is advised. You know, since bald Caillou has been putted out of existence by my dad after all the trouble and the crimes that he has caused to us, our creator, and some of our creators' friends, I was thinking about an idea to do about my hair, since I was thinking about going back to be my bald self, since my bald self is the actual Caillou from the TV show. So what should I do today to return my bald self? I know what I can do. I can change myself into my bald self by using Gonamut logic. So here goes nothing. Changing myself into my bald self in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, it worked. Now, I look like Caillou from the Caillou show.
Caillou, what are you doing today? What? No way! Caillou, did you change yourself into your bald self?
Yes, I did. The reason why I changed myself into my bald self, because I heard that bald Caillou was putted out of existence last month after what he has done to us, our creator, and some of our creators' friends. So yeah, I decided to be like him and change my look into my bald self, just like Caillou from the TV show, except the difference is the type of troublemakers we are. So basically, I changed my look from having hair to having no hair at all.
You know what, Caillou, that sounds like a logical reason to change your look into your bald self, just like Caillou from the TV show. At least that you are more mature than bald Caillou, the troublemaker that was already put out of existence. For this, you are now ungrounded. You can do whatever you want.
Stop right there, Caillou. You are not going anywhere.
Brendan, what are you doing here in our house? Who even sent you here in the first place?
That's none of your business, Mr. Anderson. I'm here to tell Caillou that he needs to get his hair back. So get him his hair back right now.
First of all, the reason why I changed my look like bald Caillou's look, even though he is a troublemaker and I'm not, is because it's actually looking like the Caillou from the TV show. And second of all, you can't just force me to have hair. Besides, it's my choice whether I like to have hair or not yours. Now, me and my dad would suggest you to get out of our house before we call your parents about what you are doing.
I don't care. I want you to have hair right now, because you are looking like bald Caillou, who is a troublemaker that got putted out of existence. Besides, I don't care if it's your choice to have hair or not. You need to have hair, so get your hair back right now, or else I will beat the hell out of you.
Now you listen here, Brendan. I don't appreciate of you bald shaming my son just because he doesn't have hair. Also, Caillou has got a point. You can't just force people to have hair. Besides, it's his choice whether or not he wants to have hair, not yours. And you can't change his mind about it. Now, like he said, you need to leave our house or we will have to call your parents about what you're doing.
You better get your hair back right now, or else I will beat the hell out of you.
For the last time? Absolutely not. We just told you everything that I'm not going to get my hair back after I just changed my look recently to my bald self. Now, we are not going to say this again. But if you don't leave our house and in the next few seconds, my dad will be calling your parents about what you're doing.
That's it. I'm going to beat the hell out of you for not getting your hair back.
No. Please don't beat me up. I want to stay bald and have no hair instead of having hair. Brendan, how can you bald shame me and then beat me up? I literally told you that I wanted to have no hair instead of having hair.
This is what you get for not getting your hair back and not doing what I told you. Now, stay on the ground, you bald-headed brat. Oh no. I'm so busted big time.
Oh, Brendan, I can't believe that you bald-shamed my son Caillou, forced him to have hair, and then beated him up. We just told you that Caillou cannot have hair if he wants to do so. Now thanks to you, Caillou is now hurt because of you and will have to be taken to the hospital. You know what? That's it. I'm calling your parents about this. Get out of our house right now.
No 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 no.
Hello, is this Brendan's dad? I want to inform you that your son Brendan has bald-shamed my son Caillou, forced him to get his hair back after changing his look into his bald self, and then beated him up. Because of this, my son Caillou will have to go to the hospital. Can you please ground him for this? Thanks. Goodbye. It's okay, Caillou. I already called Brendan's parents and they should ground Brendan for what he did to you. I'm sorry that he bald-shamed you, forced you to have hair, and then beaten you up. I will take you to the hospital and we will inform the family about this situation. Everything is going to be okay.
Thanks, Dad. That really means a lot.
You're welcome, son. Now, let's get you to the hospital and we will inform the family about this situation. Oh, Brendan, words cannot describe how angry we are with you right now. We can't believe that you bald-shamed Caillou, forced him to have hair, and then beated him up. Do you realize that it's Caillou's choice whether or not he can have hair or not yours, and you can't change his mind about it?
Yeah. Now thanks to you, Caillou is now hurt and will have to be taken to the hospital because of you. Not only that, but we might possibly have to pay Caillou's medical bills as well. You know what? That's it. You are grounded until Caillou gets out of the hospital, which is likely about 1 to 2 weeks.
Go to your room right now, and think about what you did to Caillou.
Warning, this video could contain child abuse, as I don't support child abuse, especially if it involves an adult beating up a kid, no matter what the kid is trying to do to improve their actions for the better or not. So don't even try to do this in real life, especially to adults who are 18 or older, because if you do, then you can likely get arrested for this, since child abuse is meant to be taken seriously since it's a serious crime. So watch it at your own risk, as it might not be suitable to anyone who is under 13 years of age. Your discretion is advised. Man, I can't believe that I grounded Dave for no reason without knowing that doing this and then getting rewarded for it didn't serve any purpose, as I should have been grounded for it instead. So what should I do to get out of this situation so I can actually get ungrounded for it no matter what happens next? I will apologize to Dave for grounding him for no reason, since he's now no longer a troublemaker.
Oh, hey Caillou. What are you doing here? How come are you at my house? Is there something that you need to tell me?
Well, You see, since you are no longer a troublemaker anymore and have improved your behavior for the better, I just wanted to apologize for grounding you for no reason back when you used to be a troublemaker last year, since I figured that getting rewarded for grounding you served no purpose and I should have got grounded for this instead, since I wasn't even my mom, my dad, and others' parents to do that. I hope that you understand this, because doing this makes yourself even non-troublemakers look stupid. If you don't forgive me for this, then that is okay.
It's okay, Caillou. I will forgive you. Besides, I already moved on from my troublemaking and my childish ways since in March of this year, after I admitted my wrongdoings, and am now with the kids since Catherine has been acting entitled and doing crimes lately. So therefore, that mistake you made about grounding me isn't a big deal and should be forgotten about. Caillou, for apologizing to me for grounding me last year. I will be calling your parents to unground you.
Stop right there, Dave and Caillou. You both are not going anywhere.
Catherine and classic Caillou. What are you guys doing here at Dave's house? We thought that you both were still in jail for what you have done, along with bald Caillou, even though he was putted out of existence by my dad.
It's none of your business, Caillou. Me and classic Caillou are here to say that Dave should go back to his troublemaking ways and that we should ground you as well for siding with him.
Actually, Catherine, I wasn't planning to do any trouble at all. Not even to Caillou. I was forced to do it with you because you came to my cell when I don't want you to come to my cell after you beated me up over me trying to improve my behavior and told me to cause more trouble when I needed a break from causing trouble. All of what you are doing is making me want to cause even more trouble when I have to serve the remainder of my jail sentence that I got when we, along with bald Caillou, got arrested for stealing Ozzy and S's cakes and pumpkin pies back in late June 2024.
What did I tell you? You need to listen to what I say. You need to ground Caillou while I force Dave to go back to his troublemaking and his childish ways, because Caillou apologized to Dave for grounding him when it was messed up for him to do that, while Dave is making a huge mistake leaving the troublemakers just to take the kids away from me.
Absolutely not. I just told you that I wasn't planning to cause any trouble at all. Not even to Caillou. Like, come on. We are now going to get into even more trouble if Officer Brian finds out that we escaped jail and that you came to my cell after you were told not to be at my cell, after you tried to make me become a troublemaker forever and think that troublemakers cannot improve. I tried to tell him that you were going to my cell when you should stay away from my cell, but you had to tell me to not say a word about it and force me to cause more trouble or I would get punished by you. Like, seriously? Catherine, you are such an entitled Karen who treats troublemakers like shit regardless if they want to serve their punishments for their actions or whatnot. And I was willing to do that since you have been doing nothing but getting on my nerves with your entitled attitude, even though I'm still a troublemaker and that I was going to take a break from causing trouble for a while.
That's it, classic Caillou. For talking back to me and not doing what I say. I'm sending you to the BMD of Doom logo.
Oh my god, Catherine. Did you really have to send me to the BND of Doom logo for no reason? Okay, fine. You win. I will ground Caillou for apologizing to Dave while you force Dave to return becoming a troublemaker.
Good, that's what I thought. Now, let's do this.
Caillou, how dare you apologize to Dave for grounding him? You know that he still needs to return to his troublemaking and his childish ways, and I don't care that you grounded him last year regardless if it serves purpose or not. That's it. You are grounded for life. Go back home and go to your room right now.
Dave, how dare you forgive Caillou for grounding you? You know that you deserve it for betraying the troublemakers, and I don't care if that was from last year that he did this or not. That's it. You better return being a troublemaker and continue being back your childish ways right now, or else you will regret it.
Whoa, before you get mad at me along with Catherine, Dave and Caillou, I want to let you guys know that it was Catherine's idea. She came to my jail cell when she was told by Officer Brian not to do so and forced me to do this to you all so that I can escape my punishment and my jail sentence for my previous actions when I didn't want to do that and make it worse for myself. Not only that, but she forced me to become a troublemaker for life, thinks that troublemakers including myself cannot improve, and sended me to the BND of Doom logo all because I didn't want to cause any trouble with you guys. But she forced me to do it if I didn't obey her because then I would have been sent to the BND of Doom logo again and get jump scared. I guess that I'm also now screwed for falling for her manipulation.
Oh my god, Catherine. Have you gone seriously insane? We can't believe that you forced Classic Caillou to get out of jail so that he can ground Caillou just for him apologizing to me for grounding me last year. Went to his jail cell when you were told not to, forced him to become a troublemaker forever, and think that troublemakers cannot improve. Not only that, but how dare you force me to go back to my troublemaking ways again? I just told you that I'm never going back to my troublemaking ways anytime soon. You and Classic Caillou need to deal with me not being a troublemaker anymore.
I agree with Dave. And as for you, Classic Caillou, we will believe of what you are currently going through since Catherine has been acting entitled to you lately and treating troublemakers like shit. But, it was still wrong for you to get out of jail while your sentence was still going on, ground me for apologizing to Dave when he isn't a troublemaker anymore, and fall for her manipulation just because she told you to do that. Besides, Catherine has been treating you like shit even though you are still a troublemaker and that you still need to accept the fact that Dave is no longer a troublemaker anymore since he has improved his behavior since March 2024 and that the mistake that I made from grounding Dave for no reason is now in the past and should be forgotten since I was already forgiven for this. Because of this, we will be calling the police on both of you to get you guys back to jail despite of us believing of what Classic Caillou has to go through.
No. Please don't send us back to jail. We're sorry for doing all of this.
Hello, is this the police? I would like to inform you that Catherine has forced Classic Caillou out of jail, went to his cell when told not to, forced him to ground Caillou for apologizing to me, sent him to the BND of Dunloca for no reason so that she can force him to cause more trouble, forced me to go back to my troublemaking ways even though Classic Caillou was in the wrong to escape his jail cell, fall for her manipulation, and ground Caillou for apologizing to me for grounding me. Would you guys deal with him? Thanks, goodbye.
Classic Caillou and Catherine, you both are under arrest for escaping jail. We will talk about what's going to happen to the both of you when we arrive back at the police station. Now, get in the police car. You guys are going back to jail. Classic Caillou, I must say that I'm a little disappointed in you for what you have done recently. I can't believe that you fell for Catherine's manipulation, escaping jail along with her, didn't tell me that Catherine was at your cell when she was told not to, and grounded Caillou just because he apologized to Dave for grounding him for no reason. You and Catherine need to honestly accept the fact that Dave is no longer a troublemaker anymore since he has already improved his behavior this year. For this, you will be staying in jail for additional 2 weeks of your previous sentence. You are very lucky not to get a longer extended sentence since Catherine has done a lot worse than what you have done so far. Now, I got to go deal with Catherine. So, I hope that you can snap out of her manipulation at some point. I will be notifying your parents about this situation. Man, I can't believe that I have to stay in jail for 2 weeks additional from my previous sentence all because I was trying to prevent Catherine for coming at my jail cell when she was not allowed at my jail cell. It's not my fault that I have to deal with this situation because Catherine was so entitled to me and wanted me to continue causing trouble while I'm still punished for my previous actions when I used to be with Bald Caillou causing trouble. This isn't fair. Catherine will seriously pay the price for this.
Classic Caillou, Me and your mom are a little disappointed in you for what you have done recently. We can't believe that you fell for Catherine's manipulation, escaping jail along with her. Didn't tell Officer Brian that Catherine was at your cell when she was told not to, and grounded Caillou just because he apologized to Dave for grounding him for no reason. You and Catherine need to honestly accept the fact that Dave is no longer a troublemaker anymore since he has already improved his behavior this year.
I agree with your dad. We understand that Catherine has been treating you like shit lately since she thinks that you can be a troublemaker forever, can't improve, and thinks she's in the right mind to force you to do things that you don't want to do, and that's not the case at all. But that's no reason to fall for her entitled edicts. You are very lucky not to get a longer extended sentence in jail as much as Catherine is getting, since Catherine has done a lot worse than what you have done so far.
For this, you will be grounded twice of your extended jail sentence until November 2024. When you get back home from jail, you will go straight to your room and think about what you have done to Dave, since we understand that Catherine is treating troublemakers like you like shit and being entitled whenever they want to try to improve their behavior. We hope that you can snap out of her manipulation and realize that she's a bad influence on you.
Catherine, I must say that I'm very upset with you. I can't believe that you forced classic Caillou to get out of jail, came to his cell when you were told not to, forced him to cause trouble with you, sended him to the BND of Doom logo for no reason, forced him to ground Caillou for apologizing to Dave for grounding him for no reason even though he did that himself, and that you forced Dave to become a troublemaker again. When are you going to seriously understand that Dave is no longer a troublemaker anymore and stop treating troublemakers like shit, huh? No wonder you are still acting entitled even to this day. For this, you will be staying here for life. Now, stay in jail, don't even think about going to classic Cailou's cell ever. And don't even think about coming out. I will be informing your family about this situation. I hope this will teach you a strong, valuable lesson for what you have done, even to the troublemakers as well.
Man, I can't believe that I had to stay in jail for the rest of my life just because I forced classic Caillou to get out of jail, came to his cell when I was told not to, forced him to cause trouble with me when I wanted him to do that, sended him to the BMD of Doom logo for no reason when I did that for a good reason, forced him to ground Caillou for apologizing to Dave for grounding him for no reason even though classic Caillou also did that himself, and that I forced Dave to become a troublemaker again. This is so unfair.
Mom, words cannot describe how furious that me, Emma, and Dave are with you right now. We can't believe that you forced classic Caillou to get out of jail, came to his cell when you were told not to, forced him to cause trouble with you, sended him to the BND of Doom logo for no reason, forced him to ground Caillou for apologizing to my dad for grounding him for no reason even though he did that himself, and that you forced my dad to become a troublemaker again.
Yeah, when are you going to seriously understand that my dad is no longer a troublemaker anymore and stop treating troublemakers like shit, huh? No wonder you are still acting entitled even to this day. Now thanks to you, classic Caillou has been mistreated since you think that he can't improve his behavior and wants to stay as a troublemaker forever, and now has to spend additional jail time in his own cell because of you even though he's still a troublemaker.
I agree with Brian and Emma. You know what? That is it. We had absolutely had enough with your entitled actions, Catherine. You are the worst person that we can ever ask for. Because you have treated me like shit ever since I used to be a troublemaker back last year, since you allowed Caillou to ground me for no reason, and that you have been treating me like shit even though I can sometimes act childish because I survived a traumatic brain injury when I was a baby a very long time ago. At least that Caillou apologized for it, and I was about to call his parents to unground him until you and classic Caillou approached my house. Because of what you have done to us, including to classic Caillou, you are now grounded for the rest of your life. As a punishment, I will be filing a divorce against you so that I can take custody of the kids, since we cannot stand your entitled behavior anymore. I will have to find another wife that can help me take care of the kids so that they don't have to deal with you and other entitled people like you.
No. Please, Dave. Don't file a divorce against me and take custody of the kids. I'm so sorry for everything that I have done to you, the troublemakers, and everyone else. Please give me another chance. I promise that I won't do this ever again.
Too bad, if you didn't force me to become a troublemaker and go back to my childish ways, treat troublemakers like shit, manipulating a troublemaker to do things that they didn't want to do it, and do troublemaking things. Then none of this would have happened. Not only that, but you also will have broccoli for every Thanksgiving, coal for every Christmas, and will not be watching the New Year's bell drop every single year including 2025 when these events come around. Now, we are leaving. So goodbye, you entitled Catherine. I hope that you learn a strong, valuable lesson.
Wait, come back Dave, Brian, and Emma. I'm not done talking to you guys. I want you to give me another chance. I'm so sorry for what I have done. I can promise you that I won't do this ever again.
Wow.
Catherine, what did I say about not throwing tantrums in jail? Get back into your bed right now and stop acting like you entitled Karen.
Caillou, we are so proud of you for apologizing to Dave for grounding him since you grounded him for no reason. We should have ground you for that instead, but never mind that since Dave has forgiven you for your actions. We are so sorry that you had to deal with Classic Caillou and Catherine since Classic Caillou has grounded you for doing the right thing and that Catherine forced Dave to return becoming a troublemaker again when he has already improved his behavior and even manipulated Classic Caillou into causing even more trouble than he already has.
You know what? That's it. You are now ungrounded. You can do whatever you want.
Thank you, Mom and Dad. You two are the best. Man, I can't believe that I have been a troublemaker since June 2023 and did a lot of bad things to Carson, Anna, Caillou and my family, and others. Because of this, it explains why I have been grounded even after I got out of jail. What should I do to become a non-troublemaker like Dave is? You know what, I will have to tell my family about this and then admit my wrongdoings for what I did since June 2023.
Classic Caillou, how come are you downstairs out of your room? Shouldn't you be in your room since you're still grounded?
Well, actually, I just want to admit my wrongdoings for what I have done since June 2023.
Oh, I see. What do you want to apologize to us for?
Well, I have done a lot of wrongdoings since June 2023 and I will explain why I shouldn't have done these things in the first place. 1. Back in June 2023, I along with Bald Caillou bashed people's opinions on Splatfest Kid 2024 even though he's now a zoophile. 2. Back in July 2023, I along with Bald Caillou and Dave ruined my creator and Anna's subscriber special parties. 3. Back in September 2023, I along with Bald Caillou ranted on our creator for mostly invalid reasons to hate him which caused Caillou to make a commentary on it. Because then next month, I along with Bald Caillou got mad all because Caillou made a point about us and made a commentary on our rant video on our creator for a good reason. This explains why we got grounded for Thanksgiving 2023, Christmas 2023, New Year's Eve 2024, and New Year's Day 2024. 4. Back in January 2024, I along with Bald Caillou got our creator and Anne arrested for littering even though we were actually the ones that got them arrested and framed for littering which not only resulted of my creator and Anna to get bailed out of jail by Caillou and Danny, but it also got me and him eventually arrested in March 2024. 5. Back in June 2024, I along with Bald Caillou and Catherine stole Ozzy and Stacy's cakes and pumpkin pies, which got us eventually arrested again since we were not invited to their birthday parties, and it resulted Bald Caillou to be putted out of existence. 6. Back in November 2024, I got manipulated and forced by Catherine to cause more trouble while I was serving my jail sentence at the time to ground Caillou, all because he apologized to Dave for grounding him, and Officer Brian was disappointed of me and punished me for a little bit of time, seeing as she sended me to the BND of Doom logo so that she wanted me to cause more trouble when I was wanting to take a break from causing trouble for a while, which caused me to not accept the fact that Dave is no longer a troublemaker. 7. And finally, back in December 2024, I used violence against Catherine when she kept harassing, child abusing, and refusing to leave me alone even after she was sent to a separate cell since September 2024 so that she can stay away from me, even though she wasn't any better for being entitled to not only troublemakers, but to non-troublemakers as well. I'm glad that you guys filed a restraining order against Catherine so that she won't have to mess with me again. That's all of the wrongdoings that I have done, and I'm so sorry for doing these things because I realized that it was unacceptable to do that. Can you guys forgive me? If not, that is fine.
You know what? Classic Caillou. Even though you still have to apologize to Carson, Anna, and others for what you did, but other than that, we will forgive you.
I agree with your dad. This means that you are no longer a troublemaker anymore.
Yeah, I agree with Mum and Dad. We are proud of you for admitting your wrongdoings and realize of your actions.
Me too. And I agree with Caillou, even though I hadn't dealt with you that much, but at least you admitting your wrongdoings and realized of your actions.
For this, you are now ungrounded. You can do whatever you want.
Thank you, Mom, Dad, Caillou, and Rosie. That sincerely means a lot. Wow, I can't believe that I'm no longer a troublemaker anymore. I'm so proud of myself. What should I do today?
Where do you think you're going, Classic Caillou?
Seriously, Catherine? Once again, shouldn't you still be in jail after you put me through shit? Also, what are you doing near outside of my house? Do you not know that you're not supposed to be near me at any circumstances since my family already has filed a restraining order against you?
That's none of your business, Classic Caillou. I'm here to get revenge on you again because you and your family have filed a restraining order against me and got me into serious trouble with the police. Besides, I still want you to become a troublemaker and never admit your actions, period. Come with me right now so that we can cause more trouble together, or else I will do the same thing that happened last time.
Oh, come on, Catherine. Do I even need to say this again? No. I don't have to listen to you since I'm already out of jail and I just improved my behavior recently. Besides, you have been putting me through hell ever since I used to be in jail for my previous actions from January 2024 June 2024 and have been out of jail since and now becoming a non-troublemaker. So deal with it. I'm not going to bother telling you once again that you are an entitled delusional bitch who treats troublemakers like crap and now has no life since she got divorced by Dave and his kids.
Hey, what did I tell you about roasting me like that? You know damn well that I have a life and know what to do when it comes to dealing with troublemakers and non-troublemakers. Also, stop lying. You are still a troublemaker and you needed to be treated like shit and cannot improve. So you need to accept the fact that nobody is going to trust you.
For the last time, Catherine, absolutely not. I'm no longer a troublemaker now since I already admitted my wrongdoings. So therefore, it's too late for you to tell me what I can do and what I cannot do. You know what, I had enough of you treating me like I'm worse than anyone. I'm telling my family about what you are doing since they will tell the police that you violated the restraining order.
That's it, Classic Caillou. Since you keep talking back to me and still won't accept the fact that you're a troublemaker forever in my book, I will beat you up once again for the third time.
Hey, what is going on here? We can hear a commotion going on from inside of our house. Oh my God, Catherine, what are you doing here at our house? Do you realize that you are not allowed to be at our house at any circumstances if Classic Caillou is home with us, since we have filed a restraining order against you so that you can't be around Classic Caillou anymore? You better explain yourself.
That's none of your business, Boris and Doris. I'm here to beat up Classic Caillou because he got me into trouble again by you guys filing a restraining order against me, roasting me, and getting me arrested over and over again. And no, I will not listen to you guys because Classic Caillou deserves to be harassed, abused, and beaten up for what he has done to me and not accepting the fact that he's still a troublemaker in my book.
Seriously, Catherine, how could you say that to our son Classic Caillou like that? He clearly doesn't deserve this at all. Also, you have been harassing, abusing, and beating up my son Classic Caillou to the point where we have to file a restraining order against you since you refused to leave him alone ever since he used to be in jail with you. Officer Brian was trying his best to help Classic Caillou to become a non-troublemaker and not do things that serve no purpose. But you had to make things worse to the point where Officer Brian had to send you to a separate cell so that you don't go to Classic Caillou's cell messing with him because he was trying to learn from his actions and try to improve his behavior. And guess what? He has now improved his behavior and has got a point. No wonder that you deserve to get roasted for being an entitled current to both troublemakers and non-troublemakers since we found out that Dave and his family has divorced you because of your entitled actions. So deal with it.
Yeah. I agree with my husband. Also, we have cameras around the house, even outside of the house. So you'd better explain the truth of what you are doing to our son. Are you trying to beat up our son Classic Caillou again?
Hey, how dare you call me a entitled Karen? You know that I can do what I want with Classic Caillou. So deal with it.
Bruh, just explain the truth already and stop being entitled over someone making a valid point that is clearly against you.
Okay, fine. You guys win. Yes, I did. The reason why I was harassing, abusing, and beating up your son Classic Caillou the entire time since September 2024 and committed crimes and charges because he refused to stay as a troublemaker forever and I didn't want him to improve his behavior. I'm so sorry for what I have done to him. Please give me another chance. I promise that I won't do this ever again.
Oh my God, what the actual hell is wrong with you, Catherine? I can't believe that you would treat our troublemaking son Classic Caillou like crap yet again ever since he used to be a troublemaker and used to be in jail with you and Bald Caillou. Now beated him up once by harassing and abusing him, and now, you had the audacity to try to beat him up again when he already improved his behavior. Not only that, but how dare you trespass our house without our authorization and escape jail as well yet again. It's bad enough that you committed child abuse and trespassing twice for what you are doing to us and Classic Caillou by forcing him to become a troublemaker for life and not want to improve his actions when he already improved his behavior just now. Like seriously, Catherine, this is the third time now that you have been doing this to our son Classic Caillou. When are you going to accept the fact that Classic Caillou doesn't have to be a troublemaker forever, changed his behavior for the better already, and that you shouldn't be breaking out of jail over and over again just to cost yourself to get even more charges against you, and yet, you still disobey Officer Brian's orders when he's told you not to be breaking out of jail and going to our house at any circumstances.
Yeah, I agree with my husband. Not only that, but you have violated the restraining order that we filed against you telling you not to go see our son Classic Caillou at any circumstances even if he's not at home since you refused to leave him alone. You are such an entitled Karen who has no respect for anyone, not even two troublemakers at all.
You know what, Catherine, that's it. We absolutely had enough with you harassing, abusing, and beating up our son Classic Caillou. We thought that you were better than this and wouldn't do such a thing, Catherine, but no. You had to do these things on purpose, and no wonder some troublemakers, non-troublemakers, and their families in our creator's universe are starting to now lose full respect on you. And you know what? We are so done with you and we are never trusting you again. Now, we will be calling the police about what you have done since you refused to leave our son Classic Caillou alone. Get out of our house right now and never come back ever again. You entitled Karen.
No.
Hello, is this the police? I would like to inform you that Catherine has violated the restraining order that we filed against her in regards to what she did to our son Classic Caillou, and even had the audacity to try to beat him up again despite of the fact that he has now recently improved his behavior. Can you guys get her arrested? Thanks, goodbye.
Catherine, you are now under arrest for escaping jail again for the third time. Violated the restraining order against the Andersons in regards of what you did to Classic Caillou, and even had the audacity to try to child abuse him again even after he just become a non-troublemaker. You don't have to say anything, but anything you say will be given as evidence in the court of law. Now, get in the police car right now. We will be discussing more of your consequences once again when we get back to the police station. Thank you, Mum and Dad, for saving me from Catherine. If it weren't for you guys, then I would be beaten up again for the third time.
You are welcome, son, but don't worry, Catherine won't be here to mess with you ever again. She's going back to jail and will be facing even more consequences for her actions for harassing, abusing, and beating you up since what she did to you was child abuse.
I agree with your dad. We will take care of you to make sure that she wouldn't have to go through this again. Catherine is getting what she deserves now for what she has done to you. We will tell your brother and Rosie about what happened.
Catherine, what the actual hell has gotten into you lately? I can't believe that you escaped jail again for the third time. Violated the restraining order against the Andersons in regards of what you did to Classic Caillou by going to his house and be around Classic Caillou when you are not allowed to, and even had the audacity to try to child abuse him again even after he just became a non-troublemaker. Because of what you did to Classic Caillou by constantly refusing to leave him alone by harassing, abusing, and beating him up. Violated the restraining order on you against Classic Caillou by the Andersons, and even had the audacity to try to child abuse Classic Caillou over and over again. You will be having a court hearing in regards of what you have done since March 2024 and even possibly facing the death penalty if you are voted guilty for your actions. Now, stay in jail and don't even think about breaking out of jail ever again, and think about what you have done.
Man, I can't believe that I have to face the court hearing, and could possibly face the death penalty, and would be putted out of existence if I'm voted guilty for my actions, or because I wanted Classic Caillou to become a troublemaker forever and never give him a chance to improve himself when it was now too late. And I now have took it way too far. This is so unfair. Classic Caillou will regret this.
Wow.
Catherine, do I even need to repeat this again? Stop throwing your tantrums and get back in your bed right now. I don't want to hear another word from you. Before I end this video, I would like to request someone to do the court hearing against Catherine in my universe, because I lost motivation making videos due to me going through a lot in the past few years, and it is to the point where I might not have it anymore unless things change for me in the future. So because of this, until the court case video is made. I decided to move forward to after this instead so that I don't have to worry about making this part of the video, because Catherine in my universe should have a court hearing for what she has done to classic Caillou and what she has done to Dave as well, even though he has divorced her and took custody of the kids and would face the death penalty and would be putted out of existence if voted guilty for her actions. I don't know what my future plans will be after this video, so I will let you guys know if I'm planning to make more videos or not, because the internet is not in a very good place right now and we have been losing one user after another because they do disgusting, disgraceful, and illegal things on the internet, making it difficult for me to focus on my future and my future content moving forward. But for now, I won't be doing videos until further notice. So I hope that you guys understand this. Anyways, that's all for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to see more content. So this is me, Carson the Purple Gonimator 2K2, signing off. God bless you.
Swat.